I'm like, yeah, gang.
Even the devil's A like was fly like so.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, like it wasn't delivered well, and he was like, okay, well maybe somebody else could have delivered it, but it's my art, and it was kind of like,
And
all
so
right,
the
okay,
interesting thing to me is I see through watching him, I see the issue that people have with Kanye West. Because Kanye has responded similarly. He responded that way when Charlamagne called him out for Yeezus. Um, or when he got called out for 808s and Heartbreak. The difference is the work. The work is extremely good, bro. Nobody knows your work, LaRussell, and you really have to acknowledge that, bro. I'm not trying to make fun of this dude, bro. Nobody knows your music, bro. So you talking about your art and how deep your art is? Nobody knows it. We don't respect you for it yet.
That is true. They know more of the movement.
People
With
respect
him,
him
they
for the
were
movement.
looking more in the movement. I think that's what went more viral, not his music.
yeah, I think he's keenly aware of that because I saw an interview.
Then why does he keep talking about the music?
Somebody asked him about that. Hey, what's more important to you? And he was like, I'm okay with if you're just a fan of the movement because I don't just make music. I make other. I actually sent it to y'all.
Yeah.
He was like, I sell books. I sell merch. Like I have other things that I have, like other products. So if you just here for the movement, that's cool. I fuck with that too.
Okay, so stop doing all of the rest of this stuff that makes it seem extremely clear that you're not just okay with that. You don't care about Billboard records if you sell the books and the audio and the T-shirts. You don't care about this conversation. All right, bro. Let's try to actually get this better. Okay, cool. And so that's been my whole thing since 2-3 weeks ago, since he signed with this guy. And all of this is happening since he signed with this guy, which is really weird.
Why you say this guy? Like
this guy.
Oh.
I don't really call him the same thing. I'm not calling him that nigga that no more. Fuck that.
Okay.
That's finished. I'm done.
Okay.
I just after a certain point, you're not grandfathered into everything. Grandfather, like you're not grandfathered into everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that though.
So LaRussell.
So he been signed to Hove, and all of the weird shit started happening after he was signed. Bro.
Immediately.
Like immediately, bro. So either this is like antics to get more attention, which again I don't like. I'm just tired of everything being an antic, especially a guy who was selling sincerity previously. Like. Mm-hmm. Now you're selling antics. He's deactivated all his social media accounts, right?
Yeah, he's off the grid. Prior to doing so, he said, "This is my final statement on this bullshit. The selective outrage and fake righteousness is a joke. It's always us, meaning black people. Y'all been complicit in supporting serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, and niggas destroying the community for years. But me saying God made me, and he also made these sick bleeps, is where the line is drawn. Cut it out."
No, bro. The line was drawn when you said he made Hitler and then he made you too. Like, meaning me.
Don't but ever did God did not make everybody?
God did make everybody, and I already went through that, bro. Okay. That's extremely childish to think that that's profound. All people are humans. Facts. Hitler was a human. You didn't break anything down.
That came from God. And then
but where do humans come from besides God? If you believe in God, where do they come from?
If you believe in God, where do they come from?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he created your spirit. He knew you before you were here. He blessed your mom and dad with you.
Yeah, we're not disagreeing. I'm just needing you to say the thing that we agree about, bro. Where do humans come from?
Like sex?
God, nigga.
You wait.
I'm really off.
Oh, my bad. I thought this was a trick question.
It's not a trick question. Everybody always think I'm asking them a trick question to trick them out of their information and knowledge. But look, no, bro. The idea, does your daughter know that all people are made from God?
Yeah. My oldest one does.
Okay, so she's 7 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, bro, you don't need to break it down to your rap fans that Hitler is a human. That's not necessary. And if he said anything more profound than that in the song, we can keep the back and forth going. Do you remember a more profound thing that he was sharing with us over the soft pianos?
Nah.
Me neither. And do you know of a place where you would listen to this song and like tap back into it? It didn't
even feel like a song.
It didn't feel like a
he
song.
was just talking.
This nigga literally chose to say his ad libs that he made on the song, and that's what caused all this hubbub. You could have just left the ad libs off, bro. So you did this on purpose. So for me, it's just like, dude.
And somebody approved it. You have people approving shit now, right?
No, the nigga didn't approve. He said, bro, don't put this out.
Yeah.
The team literally said, don't put this out. They kept, I don't know, but
so now he's off the grid.
He's off the grid. He's deactivated his social media. He's blocking people on social media. He makes all of his money through social media, all of his promotions. And so I'm going to just end where I started at 3 weeks ago. Doesn't seem like this is working out. Doesn't seem like any of this was a smart move. Make better music, bro.
Sometimes you try to take a swing and you miss. Like you probably in your mind think like, oh, this is gonna land the way that
it's gonna be heal the world.
Like niggas is gonna understand like the positivity that I'm trying to put out and the self-reflection of like we all are born inherently good, but then through the world we do evil acts because we got free will and we're human. We're always gonna fall short of the glory.
Do either one of you think that I wouldn't make those same statements LaRussell made?
You would say something like
I would say exactly what that nigga said. I would have no problem saying that shit. Even Hitler was heaven sent. The reason why I haven't put in any of the thousands of songs I made is because it's not profound. I wouldn't have a problem being judged behind saying it, though. What you have to do, though, at that point is also not having a problem saying, oh, okay, I was tripping, my bad.
Which he said ironically, he said, I don't have a problem doing that, but he clearly has a problem doing that in this instance.
Problem.
Doing lots of things that he said he does not have problems
with. You talking about the video you sent us, and my response was, I forgot what it was, but my response was going to be, sometimes you meet a beautiful girl, she seems like a great person, you say, hey, I don't want to date right now. 6 months later, she's saying, why ain't we never dating? Because you said it was cool that way. You told me that out of your mouth. You were cool with something you weren't cool with. That sounds like LaRussell.
Well,
doesn't know himself well.
Yeah,
Oh, but I do have to hit on this. Tita, Shorty blocked my Instagram. I don't Tita, Tina, whatever the fuck Shorty name is. Shorty blocked my Instagram moments after I said, I wish I remember my exact statement, but this is questionable.
This is questionable. You got blocked.
Got blocked.
Damn, bro. Unblock the homie. Like,
don't unblock me, gang. I don't follow the content nor listen to the music. Instagram brought it to me.
But it's like you gotta allow space for discourse, right? And
you do.
And you gotta allow space for people.
Unless you're a phony and a fake, selling bullshit.
Especially like your fans who you claim to love and deeply appreciate and who have supported you and spent thousands of dollars on your music and movement.
And let me say that the one person I spent any money for a ticket on in the past year is LaRussell.
Ironically.
Go fuck yourself, LaRussell. And Tita, who was sitting on the stage. I put y'all in the YouTube video and tried to spread the word about you guys. So, thanks for being you.
Yeah, man.
But I don't see it going too much further, gang.
Sometimes trying to just not... What's the word? These hot takes. I would just equate it to like a hot take. Not you, but LaRussell. Yeah. Like when you try shock value. That's what I was trying to find. When you do things for shock value, which I think this was an example of. Yeah. You gotta be ready for what comes with it, and
100%.
Public relations is a real thing. And I know Rock Nation has an immaculate PR team.
Do you know that?
I would assume so.
Why? So who is signed over there that you really appreciate?
You gotta clean this up. You gotta clean this up. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back and clean it up.
Child having a
it would be in his best interest to do so.
Here's the thing, bro. A person like you who never listens to LaRussell music, why do you have any interest in him cleaning it up?
No, I'm just saying.
No. Just
why do I have an
either you do or
it?
you don't have an interest.
No, I don't care either way.
So that's what I'm saying. There is no way to clean this up because the people are not interested in the actual product.
Nah, I don't want to keep talking about the guy, but he clearly got to where he is now as a result of building a community of people who do care about what musically about what he's doing.
The community of people he built were other musicians and artists and creatives who believed in the path he was taking. That's his community. If you were there that night at the show, you would have heard it, you would have seen it. It's other people who want to do what they've seen him do. It's not people who love the music, bro.
Okay.
And so he really needs to really double down on that, probably start a new business and jump and take that same energy that he was rocking with at first over to the completely new business that has a new audience. Because you've upset a large portion of those creators who bought into your sincerity, who simply wanted to see themselves as you.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those comments that people were deeply disappointed and even the people, I was reading the comments on, and then it was people with your same sentiment, almost like, as a true supporter and fan, I didn't say anything malicious. I actually gave a respectful,
Thoughtful, like I was talking to a friend.
Just disagreement on what was expressed, and and then I was blocked for that.
Yeah, it's like if you block me after one of these conversations, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like,
yeah,
fuck this nigga then.
And my last thing,
all right,
you gotta pick a side in life, right? I guess, right? Let's talk about J. Cole. You got this will come back to haunt me.
At least that's
the
what
Rock Nation section.
You gotta
at least
pick,
that's what the